The world is changed.
I feel it in the water.
I feel it in the earth.
I smell it in the air.
It began a long time ago in the deepest depths of the internet.
Where two mental hobbits, Pat and Ray, discovered the ultimate
Medieval
children's
point and click
massively
multiplayer
adventure
grind fest
degenerate game RuneScape.
History became legend.
Legend became myth.
And for 9 long episodes, it has enthralled the minds of all mankind. This is
Recipe
for Disaster. I am Pat.
And I am still Ray. The intro was straight ripped out of Peter Jackson's Lord of the Rings with few modifications, as you might have heard.
I wonder if you can spot them. They were...
Well, I don't think Galadriel spoke about mental hobbits and anything of the sorts. Or anything massive other than the ring. So, and I also don't think they had video games at that time of the Earth.
But they did have 9 rings. Kind of like
which is pretty poetic because the Fellowship had 9 members.
We have 9 episodes.
999. As
turn them around.
It's, oh my god, we are literally Satan.
We are Satan.
We are Satan.
Well, I think this is
and
what we've learned so far.
In these 9 episodes and soon celebrating a year of activity, we have learned that we are of the devil.
Starting in spring, finishing in late winter, we have become
Satan.
The destroyer of ears.
Of ears, yeah. So, Pat, how's life?
How
What's
is
up?
life? There is pain.
Oh, yes.
There is so much pain.
That's what usually happens when you are in hell. There is pain. It's the epitome of torture.
This is the first day over the past 3 that I have managed to dress myself without much effort and screaming and commotion and the banging of heavy objects against the floor.
That seems a bit violent, no? Are you okay, Pat? Do you need some, like...
I'm okay now. I flipped my shit. I went on a little climbing trip.
Yes, you went to abroad.
I went abroad. I went so far away. I went there by bus. Fuck me.
Oh.
It was...
do they even do bus tours longer than, like...
18 hours. 18 hours. The same bus.
Do you hate yourself, Pat?
I like money. Plus.
How much more? Plus?
Plus I was there with 2 other people who made it manageable. The
friends of some sort.
Some you might
acquaintances.
You might embellish them with titles such as
certain titles,
such as
the Duke of Bus,
the Duke of Bus, and the Lord of the Backache,
the Lord of the backseat of the bus.
So. Long story short, I got terrible back pain when I came back home, and today I am feeling better. But at work and everywhere else, I was kind of like a budget version of a zombie, limping around in a static, rigid position.
Sounds kinky, but sure.
Whatever rocks my boat.
Whatever rocks your socks off.
Very difficult to get them on or off. In terms of real life, this is the first day that I'm feeling better.
So I take it I heard you went to a competition of sorts.
Yes, there was much climbing and merriment involved.
I understand the climbing part, but the merriment in like bouldering, that sounds a bit violent.
It was in Poland.
Oh yes,
the land of the Poes. Shout out to all the Poes.
Shout out to all of our Polish listeners.
It was a lovely...
A land of Bobber.
Oh yeah, much Bovres in Krakow. I like Krakow, I do. Crucify me if you want, but I like Krakow.
I have no opinion on it, so you are free to go, but...
It makes me the expert in this.
Yes, basically you are Polish now, so
I would like to...
You went there for a few days once, so...
Please address me as Kurva.
Kurva Pat. Okay, ja pierdolę.
All the Polish listeners are so pleased with this joke. That's the first time anyone's ever made a kurva Polish reference, and...
No. I mean, it is a catch-all term or word for basically everything. No, as in the English language, there's fuck, for example. It's a very versatile word.
Plus, there was a pissed off woman at the bus who said kurva, so I feel entitled. I feel that now it's my turn.
You shared the kurva together.
We had a moment of kurva.
Okay, that's very nice.
And now it just keeps on giving. So what about you, man?
I have not visited any countries. I have stayed in the same place for the past years. No kurvas involved. I have heard the word many times on the internet, but other than that, I am starting hopefully my last semester of school soon.
No shit, this is the last semester.
Hopefully.
Which ends in summer, I assume.
June-ish, yeah. I will do my utmost to achieve that goal, even if I am hopelessly addicted to RuneScape right now. As I've been apparently for half of my life, so yeah, here we are. It has come full circle. I was addicted when I was 10 and I'm addicted when I'm fucking 30, so yeah, that's nice. But other than that, the January exam session went fine.
Yeah.
I have been working here and there, and yeah, everything's fucking peachy, you know.
Fuck me, that's an important milestone. You're gonna graduate, you're gonna become...
No, I'm taking a month a day at a time, let's say.
That's
not a month. I'm gonna be optimistic and I'm gonna take a day at a time, yeah.
Let's go for an hour.
An hour at a time. Currently I'm on my first hour of this day, as this podcast has started a few minutes ago.
Couldn't think of a better start.
Yeah.
Yes, I could.
And even better of an end, which will arrive soon enough. After some years, hopefully. Our inevitable end, Pat. Which we can't forget for a single episode. I will not let you.
Our irreversible, irrevocable demise
is true.
Is true. So I like that.
I feel. Thank you.
Demise.
Yes.
Is good.
I like how we have these dichotomies in our life, which dictate our ideas and actions going forth from this day.
You know what?
You and your back pain, and me and my existential dread. The usual, you know.
As long as you have a hobby, really.
Yeah.
Keeps you out of jail.
Don't do drugs, kids.
Don't just think of death. Stay off drugs.
Stay off drugs, kids. Stop it. Get some help.
Choose the D, but not the D.
Choose death,
not drugs.
Not drugs.
Yeah, no.
I mean, one of those D's is like a fast lane to the others. So
pretty much, there's a third D which could lead to either, really.
Dumbledore, no.
Dobby.
You. What else starts with the D, Pat? That has been on our minds lately.
Degeneration.
Yeah, as we said in the intro.
Yeah.
decadence and degeneration. Yeah, that's probably the most optimal keywords.
And some Domino's pizza.
I haven't tried it yet.
Apparently, it's not the best.
Yeah, they do say that there are better options out there in our country than Domino's, which just arrived here like a month ago or some shit.
Wait, this is actually new information for me. We have Domino's here.
Yes.
In our country, in our great kingdom of...
One of the big American chains just opened up in...
You're not shitting me.
No.
In the capital?
I think so, yeah, because I don't think we have it in this town. Yeah, we are at my place again, yes.
Well, fuck me. It has become full circle now. Do you remember when we started, Ray? All those years ago.
Like in life or when we first met?
When we chose to record our life.
I remember those times pretty vividly, yeah, because the idea of the podcast seemed so insane to me. For some reason, it was more of like, yeah, sure, let's do it at some point, sure. And then Pat convinced me.
And look at us now.
We
ran out of hard liquor, which meant we... I don't know how many listeners can really relate...
To what? Exactly.
To the following circumstances. I don't know if you grew up with certain products of hard liquor in a plastic cup.
Oh, yes. Yeah, they... I think, like, the colloquial term for them is like the fisherman's schnapps or something. And they sell them in these, like, 100 milliliter plastic cups. Yeah.
So this is where we are.
Yeah. I mean, Pat saw them in the store and the rest is history, you know. And I'm absolutely pleased with it. It's fine.
It's pretty much perfect, really.
But yeah, we have come full circle from our first episodes, which were not much different where we are
not really
now in that sense.
In terms of content, in terms of
mindset,
really, it's the same.
I'm still the same person, kinda, I think.
Are you? How do you feel?
How often do the cells in the human body like fully change? I don't.
Well, I mean that depends because it's the fastest in the digestive tract, where you get new cells pretty much on a regular basis.
So we basically are not the same people as we were.
Nope.
We are the Theisian humans.
Save for the brain cells.
Yeah,
which,
yeah.
It's kind of like
it's kind of the same with your whole.
What you get is what you have.
Yeah.
And good luck with that.
And if you luck out with only one brain cell, then
I hope you're on good terms.
Then you are stuck playing RuneScape as we are.
That one brain cell.
It's really working hard, you know. It's doing his utmost to keep us afloat.
Ray,
yeah.
The past... Well, let's just round it up to a year. What would you say?
10 months.
10 months. Let's round it up to 10 years.
10 years ago. Yeah.
Do you feel that you've done something fundamental? Achieved a milestone in the game?
In the game?
In the game.
There's gonna be a long moment of silence now as I ponder on this question, Pat, and my answer is no.
No, you feel...
Not really.
Not really?
I am still stuck in a very similar loop as I have been in the past 10 years, yeah. As we summed up the 10 months to 10 years, yeah. But I mean, in general, I guess I still have obtained some skills and done some things that I hadn't done before, so... Which
because
is, yeah.
You were already maxed when we started. So in that sense, you didn't have so many
EXP-wise or like level-wise.
Oh, yeah, level-wise, obviously, yeah.
Well, obviously.
Waiting for, like, obviously waiting for the new skill, obvious.
Duh.
Yeah.
But yeah, I still feel somewhat the same.
You feel the same? You feel...
I feel thank you.
You feel good in yourself?
I feel decent enough, you know. At least that has changed. That I mostly feel decent enough, yeah. Which is quite nice sometimes.
That must be wonderful.
Yeah, I guess.
Whereas for me...
Yes, Pat, please do tell me all about yourself, because...
Thank you for asking.
Please, Pat, say something at least. Because when you hit me with this super philosophical, Socratic question of deep self-thought, I feel thank you, Pat. Please continue. I will shut up now.
Well, I mean, I think that this question is a bit unfair because, whereas you were fully maxed, I started pretty much when we started the podcast. I've been playing for a few months, but, obviously I've done a lot of shit.
This man has made some strides, to say the least, in his time here with us on this earth.
But I do feel that the biggest single influence the past 10 months has been leagues. Hands down. Hands down.
Yeah, that really jump-started
it did. The game.
The change and the game for you, yeah.
Because I think
nice.
Going forward, the 99 mining in the Motherlode mine is still a...
It has to happen, though.
It will, and it's still going to be the first. However, it's highly debatable whether it's going to be the next first priority.
Uh-huh. So you have recalibrated your overall way about how you go about things.
In life, in general.
You'd say.
Everywhere.
Everywhere.
All the time.
RuneScape leagues literally changed this man's life forever.
Like how I go to the store, how I go to sleep, what I dream.
And in real life, sadly, you don't have endless stamina, so that fucking sucks.
That's one of the things I do miss.
Yeah.
Surprisingly, the stamina is one of the things I miss the most. I thought it was going to be the banknote, but not really. The stamina, the 2 leprechaun tellies, and wherever they are.
Yep.
And the fast track clue scroll. Those 3 things.
Yeah, those were the close scroll stacking, especially seemed to be really nice. Like, if I could actually stack scrolls and do a scroll session, so to say, and I probably pick up my clues, because now I just have one of each, and I just don't even look at them.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna, if there were a poll voting to stacking clue scrolls, I would
say yes.
I would say yes to the dress.
Say yes to the dress.
Clues. Yeah.
A nice white or a nice beige clue scroll dress.
Stack of scrolls.
And ranger boots.
With a few
heritage pickaxes built in there.
Yeah.
Which are super expensive, so yeah.
I would say yes. Yeah.
For the max cash access, some shit. Yeah, that's pretty big. So leaks, yeah.
So, as a result, I think I do have redefined my goals now. Whereas first it was just to get max mining.
Dollar bills, y'all.
It's still going to be there, and it turns out that mining is, at least the Motherlode mine is a fairly decent source of money.
Yeah. It actually is. Like,
before you were able to get rune, and you don't get it all that often, but when you do, it's like rune and addy. I looked at my bank account recently, and it was I never did it for the money. But it turns out it was a nice byproduct.
And the prices of things have also taken a huge hike in the recent months, where my bank also has gained a random 50 mil from somewhere. I don't know from which items or things.
Just inflation. 50 mil.
Exactly. Inflation. Oh yeah, baby. In real life and in RuneScape, we're all fucked and doomed, and we shall all die soon. Yeah, Pat.
You know, I haven't even looked at the price of the bonds recently. It's over 10.
Oh my god, don't even say anything about those fucking bonds, man. They're out of control, Pat. Just like us in real life. And food prices in stores.
Oh, those food prices just hit you in the gut.
I bought my last bond for 10.6 mil, yeah, and I fucking cried.
But you are still buying bonds with in-game money.
I was really, really tempted.
You were?
The first time in my life that maybe I should buy the 1 year membership package for like $60 in our currency. I was really, really tempted. But then I decided, no, fuck no.
I need that.
I
need to eat.
Out to not spend a single dime on this godforsaken children's game. So I bought the bond and I'm still sustaining, in that sense.
I take my hat off.
And I made the mistake of calculating the years I've played when I returned and how many bonds I have bought.
Did you take into account... Oh, all right. Please.
So, like, in a very like rough summary, I bought like 100 bonds or so at least.
God.
And if I take the medium price as 6 mil,
God damn.
then the damage has been pretty significant to say the least.
Damn, but then again, if you bring it over to real life money, then you also, you've been able to afford a few kebabs for that money, haven't you?
Well, I mean, if we look at the
price of kebabs recently,
that's also out of control, you know. Back in my day,
didn't even have kebabs.
Yeah, that's true as well.
That's pretty much true, actually.
Didn't also have, yeah.
We had nothing.
We are in the outskirts of civilization where we just discovered kebabs only like 5 years ago or some shit. Yeah.
They're catching on.
Well, I mean, we have had them like abroad before, but
no shit, but
they didn't become like mainstream here until
like a falafel stand somewhere random. It's
yeah.
Oh, right.
So yeah.
So like in that sense, if you convert the money to what you've saved in real life, then I would say this is a fairly substantial amount as well. 100 bonds.
Well, I mean, if according to like the black market prices, it's like $120, and if the yearly pay is 60, so I have, in that sense, I have profited. Yeah. Like quite a few.
Because if you just buy them with what's the minimal 2-week intervals? No.
Yeah.
Is it 2 week?
14 days, yeah.
But is there a month also?
No.
And the 14 day one is like £5?
Oh, you mean the bond itself?
Yes.
I think it's like 7 or 8, no?
For 2 weeks.
I think bond prices are more expensive than actual membership, yeah. We can do a really quick check because I am yet again fishing at the same time.
I wonder why.
So
it's
the bond is $7, yeah.
A bond is $7, but it's, let's round up to €6 a month. All right.
That's when you
I'll get the
buy the yearly thingy for $70.
Oh, so 1 month membership is a grand total of, let's say, €11. All right.
If you buy per month, yeah.
Yeah, per month. So
the more you buy it, the cheaper it is.
You know, and assuming that you've bought memberships on a monthly basis, like some of us have, then you've saved. Somewhat.
Yeah.
Somewhat.
But yeah, it is a very painful thing to buy, but I am still determined to keep it up for some time at least, until I become super rich, then I will buy 10 years of membership instantly. Yeah, because this game is definitely gonna be around in 10 years. I will believe it.
Me too.
It's happening.
Me too. But this idea for me went out of the window pretty much the first time I had to buy a bond.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, even though it was like 6 mil, 7 back then.
I remember you wanting to sustain your bonds.
I wanted, but no.
But in that sense, yeah, it's like much more cheaper to pay from membership if you don't have like an established account that can do like the best money making.
Yeah. Starting
things.
off, you would. Yeah. It's definitely doable, but it's
it's doable. Yeah, but the time expense is like
that too.
Pretty steep.
And what threw me off is that I don't really like what's gathering or processing kind of types of things. Like if I gain money, I at least want to get some XP. It doesn't have to be really high, but at least it's there. But these are all just excuses. I lacked the mental certitude to stick with in-game money. So here I am.
Wasn't your like first or second month like an accident that you've...
Yes, it was.
Forgot to cancel this subscription?
Like, I'm going to buy that bond. And it's already there.
Well, I mean, the money already left my account to the UK, so might as well play, you know?
Pretty much. And from there on, the kind of the spell was broken, you can say.
And the rest is history.
The rest is history.
Yeah. That's nice, Pat, for you. Mr. Moneybags over here.
After the leagues again,
yeah.
In Clan we had a little thing.
Oh yes. Now this is a story for the fucking ages, you know.
We had a little competition.
This man Pat, guys, he's insane.
No, it's not really. The thing is that our all hail our glorious leader, eldest. He put up a little kind of a prize money for the first 3 ranks of leagues. And because I missed out on the first days, and everyone was already getting points, I never thought that I would be in any way a contender. But it happened solely because my competition simply did not play for the longest time.
I mean, they did play a lot at the start. And they got quite a respectable amount of points, but then this fucking guy, Pat, just fucking... He turned on other gear guys. This man just fucking played day in, day out. He was literally always online.
Like, I can't... Like, I'm not going to argue, but it's sad
don't do it, Pat.
How ineffective the game was. I could have done so much better. I could have done... Like, things that took them 5 minutes in the video might have taken me half a day because I am not that bright, apparently. Yet. Maybe. Soon. We'll see.
Like, the people who were on the second and third place at first, they had quite a few hours on you on RuneScape. So, I mean... And I got fucking blasted. You know?
No,
just absolutely destroyed.
I mean, it was like after the leagues ended, I took, it's pretty much, I'm on a kind of a hiatus still. I took a break from the game. Like partly because of the trip I had, but before that, I felt like a bit burned out.
Of course.
Because the 2 months there were kind of like
fucking ham on it.
No, they were kind of like, they really did reminded me of exams. And it's especially like, when the deadline is approaching. And I kind of, I had 2 days till the end. And my plan was to pull an all-nighter the day before the end. And like, the way that it has worked with exams so many times. Granted, there are times when it has fucked up colossally, where you kind of find yourself at like 11 p.m. and like ready to go, but kind of sleepy. And arguing along the lines of, I'm going to take a little power nap, just like 20 minutes of slight slumber, and then I'm going to wake up, so replenished. And that slight slumber turned into a full, 9 hours
10
sleep.
days.
Yeah, pretty much. So I woke up right before work, didn't know where I was.
Who am I?
Why?
Why am I?
And that plan, went down the drain.
Yeah.
So the last day, I kind of figured that they would at least keep the game open till midnight. But here I was with all my energy drinks and ready to go. And then I read on the Discord that, the results are in. I was like, what do you mean the results are in? I had so many plans.
I'm still fighting. I'm still going. I'm ready to fucking play 10 days.
I was so disappointed. I was really disappointed. But at the same time, I'm massively relieved because it was so horrible that time. It was so horrible.
But your tenacity brought you results in that sense.
I got 15 mil.
25, no?
No. The first place got 25. I got 15. 15 for me is...
Yeah.
It's a lot.
This man took fucking second place from the jaws of defeat.
It's a lot.
And I never doubted in him. I always knew that Pat is gonna be at least top 2. The way he was speaking to me about the leagues, I knew it.
Plus Ray here gave me a little he gave me a lot of shit, but my personal favorite was the drunken thing.
The Ale of Gods.
Yes, which makes you
tankard that makes you
swagger around the place.
Yeah, I gave one to every top 5-3 person. I don't know.
Over a clan of 2 people.
Yes. So Pat took second place in a clan of 2 people. Yes.
I am so pleased.
That's how I got my first sports medal in powerlifting, where I took a victorious second place in my weight category with 2 people in it.
This might even not be a joke.
No, it's not.
It's a real story.
It's my first and last actual medal from a competition in sports. Yeah, and I'm very proud of it.
Of course you are.
I fucking nailed it, because the first guy was a fucking animal,
a unit.
Yeah, just like in the leagues. Ingy, because
the first guy was just miles ahead with Elder, who
double
didn't
your
even
points. The eldest had 50,000. That dude had 50,000.
It was a close race. I had 30, just 30, which
nice.
Brought me up to Addy. And they had a ranking from Steel or whatever to Dragon, I guess, and Addy was
trophies. Yeah,
the third, top 3. Plus the things you were able to buy with your league points, they all around. I've grown my bank account massively.
How much you made from the points?
I haven't sold them. I still keep them. But it was the most. I think the most valuable thing was the blowpipe ornament kit.
Yeah, which makes it red or some shit.
Yeah, but I didn't buy all blowpipes. I just bought one of everything, and I think 2 blowpipes. But anyway, it's a fair amount of. Blowpipes. Let me say that one more time.
How many pipes did you blow?
I had to
plow pipes. I like plowing pipes. How about you?
A fair amount.
All of them.
All of them are plowed and blown and piped.
Piped at the same time. I piped all my blows and I blowed all my pipes.
And now the plow is blown.
Wow. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled pepper.
Wow, you want to go to Red Hot Chili Peppers concert and you end up in a Red Hot Chili Pipers one.
I actually have been to a Red Hot Peppers concert, and it was pretty lame, sadly.
It was pretty lame?
I don't know why. But,
were they tired?
I think so, yeah.
Where was it?
I think it at the main place where we have our concerts.
That explains it. They just...
I mean,
I actually didn't know that they
I think it was...
were here.
It was years ago.
Yeah.
And I think they just had gotten rid of John Frusciante on the guitar. So they had the new guy, who I guess wasn't that well incorporated yet. And the concert itself was fell a bit flat for me personally.
Oh, it's a shame. But I do guess that if ever there was a place where you don't have to put up a high standard, it's our place. I mean, it was kind of like a warm up.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, them. But then again, I have been conscious in that same spot, which were fucking awesome. Like a weekend this summer was insane in August.
Oh, you were? All right.
Yeah, that was one of my top experiences for sure. And I'm not myself like the biggest fan of the artist. Then Rammstein, of course.
Yeah, Rammstein was good.
That's fucking awesome as well.
They've been here a lot of times too.
Yeah, they have
low standards.
I guess they like the eastern places, I guess. Why were you smirking at some point, Pat, when I mentioned?
I'm just happy. I am happy inside.
He has been happy.
I have been happy.
And he has become happy. The happiest man on earth.
Also, I have to figure out what to do with all that money. Because...
Hookers and blow.
I mean, after.
Bonds and...
When there's some left over.
Bonds and fucking prayer potions. I don't know.
I mean, when there's some left over, even from that, because first, I thought
doubling money on the GE.
Like flipping stuff?
No, just trade those dudes who offered to double your cash.
Oh, yeah, sure.
That's easy fucking money, you know?
Yeah.
Investment.
Trim my armor, yo.
Yeah, yes, exactly.
Yeah. Well, first of all, I was thinking along the lines of buying some gear.
Yeah, for sure.
But...
Do you have a blowpipe?
No. But fortunately, it's not that expensive.
Yeah, that's like 2 or 3 mil or something.
Yeah, so that's there are certain articles I am going to buy, like the blowpipe. However...
But you are... sorry to interrupt you still.
No, I mean...
You are 3 levels off, so...
No, I mean, thanks to you, I don't have to invest in ranged armor with a prayer bonus.
Yeah, the D-hides, yeah.
Yeah, so that's good. I got... the leagues gave me, I'd say, confidence and an introduction to so much new stuff I haven't tried before, like barrows. I got my first thing from barrows, Thorax plate legs. Can't wear them, 70 defense, but getting there.
Those are nice tank legs, though.
Slowly. So instead of the gear, the bare essentials, sure, but
bare essentials. Sorry.
I'm gonna pour it into construction. I'm gonna pour it into construction.
That's a good idea because 83 construction to get the pool in your house is so fucking insane to have. Yeah. It just makes everything so bearable.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
There and
oak ladders and oak doors.
Yeah, plus a bench or two.
No, you don't need benches. No. Benches are expensive. The cheapest, I think, is still oak
ladders. All right.
Oak ladders, and then at 75, you get to do oak doors, oak dungeon doors at the underground room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that and prayer up to 70. Plus,
yes.
I do think that one of my primary, the mining thing, it's always gonna be in the background until I hit 99, and I do vow here in the presence of
God,
praise
and me.
Be unto the Lord.
Gothics.
I do vow that mining is gonna be my first max. However, it's not gonna be that quick, and I will divert more energy towards the quest cape.
Yeah. Quests and investing into construction and prayer, those are really thought out ideas, Pat.
Plus
that one brain cell is putting in some fucking work, you know.
Jiggling there. What was I going to say? Achievement diaries as well.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'm going to rework.
Achievement diaries also are a huge boon in the long run, yeah.
Yeah. Plus, I want to try like content I only sampled during leagues like Soul Wars. I don't understand a thing.
I haven't been there.
I don't understand. Like,
I think it's a bit of a dead meme, no?
maybe in real game it is. I'm not sure, but because it only gives you. It doesn't give you. Does it give you a particular item? It might even not. It just gives you a bunch of experience in different fields.
One thing that you have to do is pest control.
For the void. I barbarian assault for the torso.
And with one go, you should do all the points for the elite void as well. If you get to the diaries, as like Western provinces harder.
Something.
I think, yeah.
Something. And eventually fight caves. I think
the cape.
Yeah, the cape.
But I mean, for the cape, you only need basically 75 ranged and enough prayer, and you're
pretty much good to go.
And the glow pipe, and you're pretty much good to go. You just have to have some HP, some defense levels.
Yeah,
and that's doable as well.
And slowly, like moving on to
moving up in the world.
Like very mild beginner entry level PvP. No, PVM. Fuck me, not PvP. I just got killed during Slayer.
Fucking shot
that was my
right
PvP.
There.
No, PVM. Yeah.
That's one thing I haven't delved into like eons.
Maybe sometime.
Especially members PvP. That's insane. But do you want to know what I have?
Go on,
delved
Ray.
into, Pat?
Go on.
Do you want to hear it?
Because I am all ears.
Are you?
One big
did
ear.
you finish your thoughts so I don't?
No, I think I'm
step
good.
into something.
I think I pretty much conveyed all that I wanted to convey.
So you are a changed man.
I'm a changed man. Plus, I still don't understand how Soul Wars points are calculated.
No idea. I haven't been there.
It just felt good during leagues to get from level 65 prayer to 74.
Yeah,
in
I
one
think
go.
in leagues it was really like a useful thing. But
in real life, we'll see.
Maybe
Temporos, I wasn't that a big fan of because the rewards table wasn't all that good, except for the fish barrel.
Yeah, the fish barrel is nice. The tackle box is somewhat useful, but in like fishing EXP sense, it is a bit faster than like barbarian fishing, I think.
Yeah, just without the strength bonus or the dex.
Yeah, it's like a mini game alternative to just DFKing.
Yeah, I remember you liking it. The game itself is fine. It's just that the rewards were a bit lackluster. They were a bit.
Yeah, I hit it only for the barrel.
Yeah.
Which
how long did it take?
Far too long.
How many? Can you give us a rough estimate?
I can't remember really.
Like 50, 100?
Do you mean like for the KC?
Yeah.
High scores 41, and so that's like around 350 pulls of the loot, and the barrel is not that rare, and I did go over the rate yet again. So that's the story of my
1 in 400. Wait, what?
Okay, no.
So you were spooned, no?
No, I think I got it basically on rate 10. I don't know. It just felt bad, I did not feel happy that it took me so long to get this thingy.
So yeah, like in terms of feeling motivated to try out new content.
That tackle box I got spooned at like 100 pulls, which is pretty useless for me personally. So yeah. And the fucking pet is one in 8,000.
Well, that's something else. Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel ready to embrace the world, embrace new content, and I do feel that after this little break, this is going to be a new kind of introduction, a new leaf, if you will, of my career.
Nice.
In OSRS.
I'm glad that the league reinvigorated
Yes. Wow.
Because, I mean, still, the 99 mining was a very, very respectable idea in my mind, because I'm a skilling purist in that sense. So, but yeah, questing diaries, construction for the progression of your account, that's really useful. Yeah.
It helps you keep your sanity there.
Yeah, to sprinkle in some other things than being stuck in the rock jail for eons. Yeah. So yeah, this is the end. Yeah.
In my end.
And in the end, it doesn't even matter, as
Tried
the band
so hard,
Linkin Park said.
got so far.
Yeah. And speaking of being stuck in things,
Go on.
Things have changed, Pat. For
Go
me
on.
also.
I have an ear.
Broken some boundaries in my life.
I have an ear.
In RuneScape, I mean.
I have hair growing out of me.
I
have a drum.
How should I say it, Pat?
Picking up vibrations.
A few episodes ago.
Go on.
I made a certain promise.
Go on.
That I sadly, or luckily even, had to break, or I broke it.
Yes.
And that was in regards to a certain quest. Desert Treasure fucking 2.
Yes.
And a few weeks ago, I think, I was overtaken by a certain madness.
Uh-huh.
That I thought to myself, well, Ray, the Lord Dorvis boss did best you like 10,000 times. You fucking died. You raged. How about we do it again? I was like, sure, why the fuck not, you know? And then I went in there, and I fucking beat him! I killed him. I killed him on the first fucking try back.
On the first try back?
Yeah, he got fucking bashed with my DDS.
Ooh.
I spec'd like 10,000 in a single hit. I transformed into Goku from RS3 and spec'd him into fucking oblivion, you know?
I think I heard the max hit.
Yeah.
All the way.
Bam, 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 4 times, you know? I still panicked hard. I fucking almost died. I was on 2 HP or some shit. I spammed my food. And then I beat him, you know? And then I thought to myself, well, I mean, I have come this far, you know? I beat him. What's to say I won't beat the other fucking 3 dudes? And so I went on my merry way. I beat Duke Suxellus, the fucking blob thingy.
Yeah, the mining guy.
That was actually pretty okay. I can see myself doing that boss actually for the content in the future, because the pace of it was for the people of my ilk. Then the Leviathan, the fucking big snake, orange snake dude person that spams attacks. I had to fucking PVM Pat in RuneScape, and the fucking tick system, and looking at 10 different things and being aware of 10 different stats at the same time. I just can't do it. I just can't handle eating, moving, switching prayer, looking at the boss, looking at his attacks, looking at the fucking ground effects, summoning my fucking thrall, fucking stamina potions, fucking... Hold on a minute.
There are a lot, but you did them.
And I beat the Leviathan in 3 tries or some shit.
You're a unit, an absolute unit.
And then the Whisperer, I died a few times, but I did not give up. I kept hammering the fucking anvil, you know?
What happened?
I don't know. This strange madness just overcame me one day, and I was high on life, I guess.
You were high. Yeah.
Not on drugs, because kids don't do drugs.
Choose death. No, I don't
choose death, not drugs. Yes, exactly.
Yes.
As we say. So I beat the Whisperer, and I thought to myself, wow, this is fucking done, you know?
God damn.
But in the end of the quest, you have to beat the demi-bosses that were before the big bosses, like 3 or 4 of them in a row, so you can't leave the fight. And I fucking died like a fucking idiot there at the end, like twice.
Uh-huh.
So I took a small break. I played some Apex Legends with my good friends, and then I came back at the night, and then I did them, and then there was a screen, you have completed the treasure fucking 2. Oh my god, I was fucking flabbergasted.
Oh my god, Ray.
I've done it. It's done.
And this is like, what, 2 free episodes after wowing to never touch that content again.
And here we are yet.
Here we are.
And yet here we are.
You have a...
Look at me.
Do you have a Questscape now?
There were 2 new quests after it as well, but those were easy.
Yeah.
So I did them as well, and now I have the quest points cape yet again.
That man.
I have done it. My honor is intact.
Oof.
And I will never touch any of the bosses of the quest ever again, besides maybe Duke's Excellus. Maybe. That's a big if.
But that means you got the ring, like whatever ring you get after the completion of the quest.
Shadows or something.
Is it good? Is it better than the one you had?
No. I don't have the OP rings that you get from the boss. I just got the ability to wear them if I would buy them from the GE.
All right.
But those cost like $1 million, so I'm not interested in that.
But wasn't there a ring that you get awarded to, like something?
Yeah, a Ring of Shadows, I think it was, and it's also pretty decent, but it's not better than the Barbarian, the imbued rings.
Yeah. Oh my, that is a massive piece of news right there.
I am happy. Thank you.
I'm very happy.
And then. That's not all, Pat.
Please, wait.
At the same time, I was doing the Arachnis boss, the big red spider.
Yeah.
I got that pet also. Bada bing, bada boom. I got fucking spooned like 1,500 KC. That's also nice.
1,000 KC.
I mean,
so
the rate is 1 in 3,000, and the kills take a minute or so. So yeah, that's pretty good.
Gabe, that's wonderful, man.
Yeah.
What a Mr. Big news.
And I also started on a new boss, the Phantom Muspa. Yeah, that's also what I've been doing.
That's massive. That's just like, take a break for a little over a month and look at Mr. Ray here.
Yeah, this dude. Yeah. So I have also I have reinvigorated in my addiction to the game yet again.
So,
that's nice.
See you in raids?
I'm not gonna say anything about that.
I think this is a step towards raids. No, I think this is a step towards high level PVM. This is a step towards
maybe.
Yeah.
Who knows?
I think you're unlocking a whole new chapter in your life. Whole new level of carpal tunnel.
I did. Yeah, my wrist has been hurting a lot lately. So. No, it's not that bad actually. I still am experienced in the ways of the wrist. So
the ways of just swallowing the pain.
Right? Yeah. It's not that bad when I play PoE, so it's fine.
God damn.
I'm walking here.
Oh. Really, please. This is news. This is proper news, man.
Oh, and the scariest rat boss.
Have you tried it?
I have also like, there is a method with full Gothans and the blood fury amulet that heals you. There's like a full AFK method that ignores all the mechanics, so I've also done that there.
Sure there is. Any thoughts on the boss?
It, for like mid to low level players, it seems an actual really good introduction to like higher PVM. Like it has the mechanics of like prayer switching, stepping off the tile when there's like shit falling on you, dealing with ads, then minions. A boss has like a healing phase, so yeah, it's I'd say it's a really good add-on by Jagex 2.
And in terms of the amount of XP, decent?
Yeah, they say it's the fastest XP on the
allegedly,
market. Yeah. Especially if you get the rat bone weapons.
Yeah.
Have like the max hits and shit to boost your damage.
Yeah.
The bone piece drop rate is like
1 in 32?
33 or 2, yeah.
It wasn't that bad. It wasn't bad at all.
And I got my first piece at like 92, so I also went dry there. So
of course you did.
That's also interesting, yeah. But at least I got spooned the Henna bow shard at Maspa, so that's also nice. I'm at like 50 KC there, and I got it like 30 something.
Well, there you
go. A nice 10 milli, so yeah, that's...
There you go. Man.
Finally, I also have something to talk about in this podcast in terms of my RuneScape journey. So yeah.
God damn. I'd really like
New Horizons.
I'd really like to know the motivation behind like what made you to.
I don't know, Pat. Don't tell me. Like I do not know. No one knows. I just it was like random 11 a.m. at some day, and I was like bored out of my fucking mind.
Boredom.
I should have been working on my thesis, but
procrastination and boredom.
But I thought to myself, like, what if? And now we're here.
So pretty much, kids, if you ever want to be good at video games, go to uni
and don't do drugs.
Don't do drugs.
Choose death. Go to uni. Be super bored. Procrastinate to the fucking absolute last minute. Be super stressed out all the time.
And get that ring of shadows.
Then you will,
Get that fucking ring of shadows. Get that thing.
Then you will achieve greatness.
If we'd only know sooner. Oh, wait.
We knew, but we weren't playing RuneScape then. God damn it. If we only started back when OSRS came out.
If only
we would have been homeless by now, probably. Or dead,
but we would have had a twisted bow, maybe.
And we wouldn't have been doing drugs. Definitely not.
For sure. No.
But we still don't, so I mean, in that sense, I think we are successful in our journeys. Don't do drugs, kids. They're bad for you. Choose death.
Instead,
yes.
Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, that's amazing. A pet and a quest and a... Did you enjoy the quest? If you kind of make slight allowances for the bosses. The
storyline itself and Maharaja, Majorat, who the big mage skeleton people, that storyline is actually pretty interesting. The dialogue was cool, and the mechanics also. But if I hadn't had the quest helper plugin, fuck no, I would have died instantly. The plugin is super OP. It fucking holds your hand in every single step in the way. It highlights everything. But I like it that way. I want it that way, you know?
Want it that way? But even with the plugin, I managed to kind of borderline fuck up with the quest Rag and Bone Man.
Oh my god.
2. Because
that quest in quotation marks quest is fucking unhinged.
It's especially when you
who thought about it is fucking unhinged.
The last thing I've yet to get is the Zoger bones, and for whatever reason it just does not
That's
drop.
What I thought.
Does not drop. It just does not drop. I had this issue before where I simply had to go kill a different monster to get the bones, and then it kind of
a chicken,
a duck, whatever, and then it kind of helped. But now, because the Zogre ones are the last ones, I don't really know what to do anymore.
Zogre.
So I'm pretty much stuck there. And I would like to have the whatever you get as a reward for the quest.
The bone sack or something?
Yeah, that you can combine with the Mauritania Heart Diary. No? Yeah, so you can wear it as an amulet or whatever it might be.
I have no idea, Pat. I did the quest, dropped the sack and fucking left that place instantly because it was such a tedious quest, to say the least.
It's a really tedious quest. But I have a vague memory of researching that you get to combine the Mori Legs 3 with whatever you get with Dragon Bowman. And it's the same thing, it's just that you will be able to wear it and it saves inventory space.
Okay.
But I might be talking shit here, so do not quote me, please.
Don't quote Pat, guys.
As always.
Don't ever do it. It's dangerous for you.
Right.
Because he's a dangerous man. Okay.
And he's finishing 10 episodes of our podcast.
Are we done already?
The first season. The first season.
Done yet?
No. But
we
the first
still
season
have,
is...
yeah, soon TM, but we still have things to do in this podcast.
We do.
And I'd say, yeah, we should prepare ourselves for the second half.
I think we should.
And I think we'll see you in a bit then. Here's some tunes and...
Enjoy. We are back.
Yet again, we have arrived. 10
episodes.
Change is coming. I can smell something.
In somewhere.
10 This is the
10th one.
Yeah. I always think that this is not the 10th, but yet...
This is the 10th.
10 episode, months. Yeah.
10 episodes.
Our anniversary. And what would be more fitting for an anniversary than a quiz?
A quiz!
Oh my god, who would have guessed?
So original.
Who would have guessed? We are yet again back with another iteration of our quiz. Pat has his notebook filled with forbidden knowledge and questions.
All of these are questions.
Oh my god, I'm gonna be...
I regulated the height of the chair by accident.
I'm gonna be killed yet again by Pat's questions. PTSD galore. I am all in.
Do you know something that I have learned?
Yes.
Definitely not in RuneScape.
I do not know, but I think you have.
I have learned
something. Yeah.
Hopefully.
Do tell, Pat.
You will be the judge in a few hours' time.
Yes.
I do feel that I have tailored my questions to be a bit more reasonable. And even if not the questions, and at least the options. It's not going to be how many single strands of hair did Gimli get from
3.
Galadriel? Was it 3.5 or no. 4 or 5?
So you have decided to put me on training wheels. Okay, Pat. I'm going to take that as...
Hopefully. It's going to be more... balanced.
I am...
the meta is not going to be very straightforward.
I'm sad now. Because Pat thinks so low of me that he needed to make the questions easier. Okay.
No, I think that
it's fine. I'm just...
needed to make them more reasonable. It's not that I made them easier, it's just that I made them more human, really. Because they were a bit nasty before.
They weren't that bad, Pat, okay? I'm just joking
giving
here,
misinformation before asking the question, it was considered
we did have some mishaps last time.
As a dong move.
It's fine.
I'm still apologizing for that.
Being...
cheated.
Donged.
Upon.
Yes.
Aren't we all?
So the terms are still the same. 2 RuneScape questions, one hard, one easy, and one
Lord of the Rings
question of the Rings of Lords.
In terms of the game, I'm this time not so certain that I can distinguish them
as
and
easier
divide
or
them. Yeah.
Yeah, kind of the same. So So, Pat,
Um,
who started last time? I think it was you, maybe me. No, I think it was me.
you think so?
Who cares?
Who cares?
Just start, Pat. Okay, I'm gonna give it to you on this fine evening.
I'm gonna take it.
Take it.
On this fine evening.
Finest evening of our lives.
If you had a choice.
Who cares? You choose.
Gotcha.
Let's start with the RuneScape and finish up
With
with runes.
Yeah, that was my general
All right.
hope
Yes, sir.
for this month.
I salute you, sir.
So, picking the... would you like the borderline easier or the borderline harder?
Ladder, please.
Ladder. Fair enough. This is the borderline harder.
Yes, please.
All right.
Please,
So,
there. Shoot.
the quest. The quest.
I love quest.
I would actually specify the mini quest.
Okay. This is gonna be fucked again. I just know it. Okay, Pat, please.
Mini quest. Called His Faithful.
Servants.
Exactly.
I think I have heard about it.
I thought you were going to Google. No, Ray's fishing. The mini quest. His Faithful Servants.
I have done it, but I don't remember the gist of it.
Luckily.
Oh, fuck.
The question pertains to the reward of said quest.
Fuck do I know?
The reward of his faithful servants.
Sure.
What is it? Is it A, the enchanted version of the salve amulet? B,
The options, please. Thank you. Yes, thank you, Pat.
mini-map for the Barrows catacombs? Or C, the Ring of Chaos? What do you get from that quest?
Fuck me.
Either the enchanted salve amulet,
Yes.
the minimap version, just unlocking the minimap for the Barrows, the catacombs,
The second one.
or the Ring of Chaos. The second one,
The Barrows.
is that your final answer?
Yes.
That is
No.
the correct answer.
Yes. Oh my god. I my fucking heart skipped a beat. Because I had to do it quite recently for the DT2 thingy. I think it was the prerequisite mini quest.
It's actually not. I don't think it's actually necessary for Barrows itself. You get the minimap. You just have to talk to the
get the item
the strange icon that you hand over to the strange old man digging at the mounds, and then you just unlock you read the map, or you read the scroll, and you unlock the map.
Yeah.
So there.
I have heard about it, yes.
His faithful servants unlocks the minimap for Barrows.
Alrighty, Pat.
Is what the take-home message is for today, and Ray nailed it with flying colours.
I'm glad you
all over the place.
instantly gave me the options, because otherwise I would have been fucked.
Yeah, no.
Okay, Pat.
Thinking along the lines of my previous questions, the options would have been: will it get the minimap for Barrows? Will it get the something else?
The Barrows gloves or
the slightly
backscape.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. So yeah. Oh, Ray's in the lead.
There are and the points don't matter, as they say in the Whose
Line Is It in a
Yeah,
way?
that's a fucking amazing show, by the way. Can suggest, especially the old ones. Yeah.
Yeah. Things you can say about your truck, but not your girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. So, Pat, the maybe slightly easier or the maybe slightly harder?
I will start with easier, please.
Okay. Actually, I don't know which one is easier. I'm just gonna ask something, okay? I'm just gonna propose you a question.
Load it on me.
Pertaining a certain quest, as you said, a free-to-play quest.
All right, go on.
There are some parts of it which can only be seen or used in that quest. I actually give away the answer or the hint. Maybe a bit too much, but who cares? Who cares, Pat?
No
Who the fuck
objections.
cares? There's a certain item that is used there. What is the only use of fish food in the game? It's used in a quest. And I'd like to know which quest is it?
Fish food. Free-to-play quest.
The only use of fish food in the game. It's an item that you can pick up at the place of the quest, or you can make it through some herb pastes and fish food box in members. So you can get it in two ways, but it's used only for one thing in the game. And it's in the quest.
And you are asking the name of the quest.
Yes.
Are you going to give me options?
I can give you options.
I would like to hear some options. First of all, there aren't that many free-to-play quests.
It's
are there?
The free-to-play quest, yeah. So your options are, Pat.
Please.
Prince Ali Rescue, Romeo and Juliet, or Ernest the Chicken.
God damn.
You use it to poison some fish in the quest.
Use it to poison some fish.
Prince Ali, Romeo and Juliet, or Ernest the Chicken.
Alright, Prince Ali's rescue. I have a vague memory. You need to... The whole thing was... getting the prince who's stuck in a prison near Draenor village to...
And at some point, I think you had to do somewhat of a blackface as well, with like brown face.
Let's not mention that.
Yes.
You had to disguise the prince in question to be able to escape.
For noble purposes.
Of course. Solely. I don't remember any fish food being prominent in that quest. And that was I had to redo that quest in Leagues. So I'm gonna throw out that option. So Romeo and Juliet and Ernest the Chicken, I remember nothing about these quests other than the sheer shame I felt when I did complete Ernest the Chicken and it broadcasted the fact on our clan.
That was a fucking
message.
Insane completion.
That was, and everyone going Jeezies, and like before someone
because
getting a
that
10
quest,
mil drop.
The
and
quest back in the day in free-to-play in that fucking mansion was insane.
Fish. Oh, this is all right. So I have to think of something. And Romeo and Juliet, I remember nothing at all. Like you had to. I remember.
What's the story of it?
The story was that
of Shakespeare's.
In the game, Romeo.
They also poisoned someone in there.
Didn't even end up with. A lot of people get poisoned. The honest answer is I have no memory. I have excluded one of the options. I'm gonna go with.
It pertains, a certain place in the game where the fish food is found. It's very
I'm gonna go Ernest the Chicken.
Iconic to the
I'm gonna
game.
go Ernest the Chicken because it was inside the Draenor Manor, and a lot of weird shit happened there, and there might have been something with fish food. What it was, cannot remember. Why would you use it?
Is that
no
your
idea.
final answer?
That is my final answer, Ernest the Chicken.
Oh, Pat, that is the correct answer. You nailed it, man.
What is the story?
I don't know. I mean, you use it to poison some fish to get the...
to fish something from the fountain thing.
I think so, yeah.
A key or something, because they were like piranhas or...
Piranhas, yeah.
Yeah, some violent fish, and you fuck them over.
And
then
that's the only use of fish food in the game.
That was not easy for me, but...
but you nailed it. Nice.
Oof, that was shaky. That was shaky.
And as a fun fact, the rune crafting guild is also in the back of the Draenor Manor.
I did not even know that there was a
The rune crafting guild is gallows that's in the yard of the manor because the skill itself is suicide inducing. So
I see.
That's a meme.
I see.
In the community. Now you know. Nice, Pat. Well done.
With the Hunter Guild being introduced,
who knows, you know?
Who knows? Maybe it's going to be there.
So you want to hang yourself after you max RC.
So the next question.
Yes, please.
The next question.
The next question.
Is allegedly more difficult.
Uh-huh.
So they say.
What even was the first question? Oh, the his servant thingy. Yes. Yes, please.
All right.
Second question, please. Thank you, please.
You need to level up your Slayer to kill certain monsters.
Yes, please.
However, with the monster in question, you do not need Slayer. You can just kill it right off the bat whenever you feel like it.
Chickens.
On a Sunday, if
Cows.
you will.
Goblins.
The monster is pink.
Pink monsters.
And kind of resembles like a crash test dummy, or the thing you build. Almost the thing you build where you want to test the resilience of human flesh. Mythbusters. It's kind of like a skeleton wrapped in jello.
Anku.
Yes, and they're pink.
Yes, they are.
Ankus. You can you can fight them in different places around the map.
Yes, you can. I've seen them.
Where can you not encounter Ankus is the question. Where can you not
in Lumbridge
encounter
that's my final answer.
Ankus? And the options are where can you not?
Yes.
Where can one not? Anku. Stronghold of Security.
There you can. They're on the second to last level, or on the last level, I think. Yeah.
The Forgotten Cemetery.
That's in the wilderness. They are there. Yeah.
The Fremennik Slayer Dungeon.
Option
Is that your
3.
final answer?
Yes, please.
I'm not going to even build up the anticipation because that is the correct answer and you seem to be fairly certain.
I am
That
certain.
is the correct answer.
I have seen them in the spots that you mentioned. I was scared for a bit there, Pat. Oh my god. Thank you for the options. Those sure helped me.
I would have gotten the Stronghold of Security right off the bat, but the other two would have been a struggle for me.
I have done some Wildy Slayer for some tasks, for some reason, because I hate the Wildies. So, I mean, I don't hate it per se, but I'm scared of it since I was like fucking 10. So
I know.
that's a spooky place.
I just died there killing ice giants.
Yeah.
Didn't lose a lot, but the dread is still
Clan member of ours died there today in the Wildy and lost like 95 mil, so that's also the reason I do not go there.
Are you serious?
Yeah, it pops up in the
no, yeah, but
he was thieving the rogue chests in the deep Wildy that's like 3 mil GP an hour, and then he got specced out by a Voidwaker like twice, so yeah, that's a bit sad way to go, but it's a pretty good weapon, so.
A moment of silence for
Candy, who won the challenge of the leagues. Yeah,
Candy is insane. He didn't take a minute break after leagues. He just kept on going.
Yeah, he's also always online. So that man's fucking nuts. Shout out to Candy.
Sometimes I've logged in at like 5 a.m. Who's online? Was Candy.
Candy, yeah, he's a fucking beast of a player.
Oh man,
that's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, you know.
And here I was all pleased with my 15 mil.
Yeah.
He just lost 95. All right.
That's a drop in the bucket, you know. So, Pat, my second question to you.
You be gentle.
That pertains a certain civil or citizenship by involving activity, which also happens in real life.
Right.
How does one go about expressing their dissatisfaction of the game in game? How do people riot in RuneScape? That's my question.
How do people riot? Well, they arrange for a protest thing and just.
But what elements are in the protests? One is enough. If you know two, then that's also awesome.
So you're asking for the core elements of any self-respecting protest.
Of a protest in RuneScape, yeah.
So first of all,
where do people go?
A specific place.
And what do they do?
I've never been a part of one. I have seen a bunch of videos on the history. You either
it's a certain town square. Do you want options, maybe?
Yes, please.
For
yes,
the
please.
towns?
But I'm afraid that the options are going to be the ones that I'm currently debating. But please.
They congregate in Falador.
Yeah,
they congregate in Varrock.
Yeah, that was one.
Or in Lumbridge.
Useless. Completely. Just absolutely useless.
Okay, fine. Falador, Canifis, or Ardoin.
That's absolutely useless. All three would make... I have known the answer at some point.
Which of these is one of the most iconic towns of RuneScape?
Well, Falador would make sense because of the massacre. Lumbridge would make sense because just it's the beginning, and Warrock is simply where you statistically...
Falador, Ardoin, and Canifis.
Oh, then it's Falador. Then it's 100% Falador because of the massacre and Falador.
What do they do in Falador?
They congregate, and they
They do something. They put up a certain thing.
Well, they put up a certain thing. They just They write a bunch of shit, and they
set up a certain piece of artillery. That's too easy for you, I guess.
Piece of artillery.
Yes. That shoots balls. Pat, please.
I'm an ass. Well, I mean, you pick a world, you go to the Falador Square, and then you type shit.
Set up a certain piece of artillery that shoots balls, which the dwarves have made. In
the dwarf cannon, but you can't.
Yes, exactly.
Is that a thing?
That's the right answer, Pat.
I didn't know.
Yeah, that's like the old, the OG way of protesting in RuneScape. You gather up in Falador Square, you set up your dwarven cannon, you pray, I think, smite, and then you type shit, yeah. Smite or retribution.
I did not know about the cannon. I did not know about the cannon. The versions I saw were just a bunch of people.
Yeah. But you got the...
typing a lot of...
But you got the main part right, and
with help.
The other massacre part as well.
With help.
You knew, so yeah.
But I didn't know. But then again, the cannon. But it can't. If you're in Falador, what's it gonna fire?
No, you just set it up.
You just set it up
as a thing. Yeah, it's big. You can see it.
Okay.
But that's like a thing.
Okay.
Apparently.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. Oh wow. So it was.
Well done, Pat. You are correct. Falador Square and cannons.
It was limping through.
Smart boy.
Limping through. Limping through.
Very smart boy, Pat.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
My body is ready.
But how's your mind?
Yes.
Yes.
I have been ready my whole life for this.
The question has 3 options.
Okay, sure.
The key, the goal, if you will, is to pick the correct option.
Wow.
Out of 3.
Not like that's the main...
Not at all. Not at all. This is completely new, so bear with me. You will have to pick a statement that is true. The other 2 are false.
I see.
If you can believe it.
I see how it is.
One of these statements is true. The other two are not. Which is the true one?
I'm getting more confused by the fucking second in here, Pat. Lord have mercy on me with this man.
Here goes.
Here's to the second fucking season, I mean.
Statement number 1.
What's the question?
There is no question.
Oh, the statement.
There are simply 3 statements.
Yes, sir, please.
2 of which are erroneous. And 1 is full of...
The truth.
The truth.
Sure,
Nothing
please.
but the truth.
And the whole truth on God, please.
So strike me down.
Jesus, be blessed. Okay, Pat, please. Please talk.
Number 1.
Yes.
After the defeat of Sauron
Yes.
and the collapse of the Dark Tower, pretty much right after the ring was destroyed, all the orcs died. All the orcs died after the destruction of Sauron, the collapse of the Dark Tower,
Okay.
and the dissipation of his will, his overarching motivation for these characters.
Yes, please.
You seem dubious. Option number 2. Merry and Pippin fought at the final battle before the Dark Gates. The final battle were the distraction thing to keep the attention of the enemy.
Is this based on the book or
This is
movie?
based on the book.
Fuck.
This is based on the book.
Fuck
Yeah,
my
this
life.
is a very important note of
Fuck my
clarification.
life. Okay. This chair is fucking padded up the body. Yeah, please. The third option,
I
please.
just hit the ground. The third option is that after the coronation, Aragorn freed all of the slaves of Mordor, and not only, but he gave them a piece of land to call their own and to govern inside the territory of Mordor.
Jesus Christ.
Which of these 3 is the correct answer?
The second one, no. I think that was a movie thing, if I recall.
So, a brief overview is that all the orcs died with Sauron,
Yeah.
pretty much. Merry and Pippin both were in the final battle, or the allocation of land to the slaves of Mordor by Aragorn after his
I
coronation.
think the third one is correct.
Will you lock it in?
Yes,
Will
please.
you go there?
Yes,
you will lock
please.
it in?
Yes.
Will you make it 3 for 3?
I'll try.
You've done it. It's the correct answer.
Yes, please.
It sounded really random,
Yeah.
but under the chapter of many partings, where they recount stuff, not in direct association with the ring, just like kind of like side stories, Aragorn did free all of the slaves of Mordor. And bear in mind, the slaves of Mordor were not necessarily orcs,
Yeah, but
but like
humans,
yeah,
Easterlings,
captured along raids and stuff,
anyone who-
brought to Mordor, brought to the mines,
Yeah.
and they gave them Lake Nurnen, which is a lake in the eastern regions of Mordor, and it just like gave them the shore of the lake and just go wild, do what you want.
to rebuild and live their lives in peace. Yeah.
Which is interesting because if you were a slave of Mordor, it would make sense that after your
But who was at the gates in the book? Because I don't remember. Only Mary, I think. No.
because one of them, Pippin, who struck the Lord of the Nazgul, needed more time to
Yeah, he got fucking
blasted. He
uh,
got specked.
yeah.
So he needed some time to eat.
He got fucking
Chill.
declaw specked out instantly. Yeah.
And Mary was sent to the front lines because,
Because he's a god.
yeah. And, another fun fact is that I think that in the movie they toyed with the idea of bringing out Sauron to fight Aragorn just a little while.
And I think actually they filmed it as well.
They did, yeah.
And then they replaced the Sauron
with a big
huge troll, yeah.
And in the book, the same troll was fighting Merry, and Merry slew the troll, and the troll fell over him, and he was presumed dead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But did the orcs that survived the last battle, did like the scouring of the Shire part, was that Saruman with only orcs or
with like
fell men?
Fell men, let's say, like different breeds of fell men. But the story of the orcs is actually turns out somewhat hot debate. Whether or not orcs themselves, after the fall of Sauron, were capable of earning
free will.
Redemption was the word I was looking for. Because there's a dialogue at one point where, I think it's the end of the second book, Choices of Master Samwise, where two orcs say that, well, after this is done, maybe we'll just like sneak away and find us a little place we can call our own and raid and live the good life without any Dark Lord interfering in our lives. Yeah, pretty much going to uni, becoming a lawyer, you know.
And then play fucking RuneScape. Hell yeah, with the boys.
So there's no evidence to date of this happening, but the orcs did not die. Like, some actually went away and went into hiding and tried to carry on.
Die, yeah.
So Sauron was just like their...
Okay.
A banner to flock around. It wasn't there. It didn't give them life or anything. So 3-3.
It's time.
What a unit
of
questions.
So Pat, are you ready for your
I'm ready.
Lord of the Rings theme question? I actually have two here, but I think I'll choose the movie one.
The movie one?
Yeah.
Shoot.
It pertains to a certain actor.
Viggo Mortensen broke his toe.
He did break his toe, and the scream that when he hit the helmet was real. Who? It's actually a two-parter. Yeah, okay. Fine, Pat, fine. Who of the actors actually met Tolkien himself?
Sir Christopher Lee.
Jesus Christ.
It was in a pub. There was
too easy.
Pub where apparently, yeah.
And the second part.
He was supposed to be Glandalf.
Okay, fine. That's the correct fucking answer to this fucking second. Fine, second one. Okay, that was too fucking easy, Pat. I'm not pleased with you.
He was supposed to play Gandalf, but he ended up with Saruman.
And I think it was a good fit.
I think it was, actually, yeah.
He was too evil looking in the good sense for Gandalf.
He just played the part to perfection. Yeah.
Fine, Pat. The question is then, which characters in the books or in the movie symbolize Tolkien himself, or which characters he meant that? Well, not necessarily he himself meant, certainly as self inserts. Mm-hmm. So, or like, who did he say that he's most similar to?
I think Bilbo is the most obvious answer.
We want options.
Sure.
Bilbo?
Yeah.
Faramir? Or Aragorn?
I think Bilbo. Because of the chronicle thing, and being a poet, and being like an observer of cultures. I think Bilbo is the is going to be my answer.
Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
That's the bonus question.
I'm fairly sure.
Because you also went 3 for 3, like fucking blasted it.
I'm fairly sure.
That is the wrong answer, Pat.
Is it really?
I read like an interview or like part of a text where he said that he's probably most like Faramir, but without the courage part of it.
The actual fuck. I can see, because he was also Faramir
also was like a very like a noble man, very
a learned
poetic,
man.
learned
No
man.
question.
Yeah, like empathetic man.
Wow! Wow! What a question! I recently I stumbled on a podcast, which is two guys talking on the Lord of the Rings. Mm-hmm. Every episode is 1.5, 2 hours long, and they've done a bunch of episodes. The it's called the Prancing Pony, or something with the Prancing Pony. If you just like search for Prancing Pony, you will find it. And they mentioned that Faramir as a character was kind of added as almost like an afterthought. It's like, well, what does the story lack? Maybe Faramir.
A nice, good dude.
Yeah, a good overall, all-around,
a fucking nice guy, you know.
But very interesting. I would have my answer was based on nothing really. I just like.
But I mean,
thought.
you did have good explanations for it, yeah. And I would have also taken Beren and Luthien, the OG super pair of people who stole the Silmarils from Morgoth in Silmarillion, because Beren was inspired by Luthien, who they're the forefathers of Elrond. Beren was a human.
Luthien
was an elf who chose mortal life for Beren.
Yeah.
And they also have the names inscribed on their tombstones. Beren and Luthien on Hawkins and his
that's
wives. That she was his Luthien.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
To his Beren.
Yeah.
Which is also
that's pretty amazing.
Pretty poetic, if I do say so myself.
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a. Oh, I'm very pleased with the question. That's an interesting. I did not know that Faramir was a contender. Wow.
I also would have said like Tom
Bombadil or
Bombadil myself, because he's like this like overarching enigma of
mushrooms
person being dude guy who doesn't give a fuck about anything, you know.
Wow.
So yeah.
All right. Very good question.
Thank you.
Very good question.
I really thought about it for hours on end.
Oh, I am pleased.
But it was a bit of a hard one as well, because I
didn't know that. But with Sir Christopher Lee, he's just.
But the first one, you fucking nailed it in a second, yeah. So you also went 3 for 3, yeah.
That dude was just insane.
Yeah, he's an amazing actor, metal band singer,
heavy metal, exactly. Yeah.
World War veteran, fucking.
Not even a veteran, but like a British special unit.
Yeah, he was like a fucking.
Who has expert knowledge on exactly the kind of sound a person makes when he gets stabbed.
When they get stabbed, yeah, exactly.
So, all right.
So it's sad that we didn't get to see the scouring of the Shire in the movies, but then again, in the movie plots sense, it made sense.
It would not have made sense. It would have been monstrously anticlimactic to
that they omitted
the scouring of the Shire.
Because it was like an absolute fuck you to all of the story and the books, in that sense, that Frodo, Sam, and they're all so victorious, everything's peachy. They come back to the most fucking idyllical place on the planet, and it's fucked.
It's fucked, and they still have to. And Gandalf's like, it could help you, but then again, I don't really feel like it.
Then again, my story on this
is kind of ended. It's like the
elves left. I'm gonna peace out, my homies.
You know how you helped me with the ring? Let's leave it at that, really.
Just fucking deal with it. You have a wizard and an army of fucking bad dudes. You have a.
Could I deal with the entire situation like 5 minutes? I could. Will I? Don't feel like
I feel like you have it under
your
control.
Grand.
You just survived the huge war and the huge journey to the mountains of fucking fire.
You can organize for hobbits.
Just get the Eagles, ask them,
Ask anyone, really. I'm not, I have stuff to do.
I got shit to do, homies, I got shit to do.
I haven't even got 99 magic. I'm gonna focus on that.
I have this barrel of Longbottom leaf that I really need to get into right now. So
I don't
you guys
even have the golem pet. There's stuff I need to do.
Yeah.
I've always focused on others, not really myself, and I feel that this is the time
after all these years.
After thousands of years,
I'm gonna finally take a sabbatical and
get the quest cape.
Yeah, exactly. Do DT2.
Focus on me for a change, really.
So Frodo, fuck you, little punk. I'm out of here. That's a
piece.
Direct quote from Tolkien's letters to his son before he died. Fuck you. I'm out of here. Peace. Yeah.
But that's essentially what Gandalf did. I mean, he could have on his way to the Grey Havens, popped by, took care of the
some
situation.
Spells and shit.
No. No. Frodo, you are the wizard.
You are a hero, Frodo. I'm a what? But then again, it wouldn't have been so epic if the larger forces had involved themselves in the Shire's fate in that sense. So I'd say that the hobbits banding together and defeating the final evil once and for all was a pretty fitting end to the saga in that sense.
In terms of fitting ends, one of my favorite changes they made in the movie, as opposed to the book, was the line where the coronation of Aragorn, and when they were all gathered there, and you had the hobbits, and eventually the king kind of walked to the hobbits with the whole entourage, and he said the you guys bow to no one. It was kind of hinted at the movie because he did bow to them, but it was not as epic. I think that was one of my favorite additions overall.
They did add some really good lines into the movie that weren't in the books, so which goes to show that the writers for the movies were fucking
Peter and his wife, and
Fran.
I think Fran is his wife, and then there's one lady else.
Is Fran his wife?
Fran, I think so.
Maybe.
I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that yes, but that's another...
They had, in essence, basically Tolkien tier 1 Einer experts.
Pretty much.
To fill the script to perfection in that sense. So
and it worked clearly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
So here we are.
Here we are, Pat.
10 episodes in.
After all these years.
After all these questions. Through all these options.
So many options.
So much progress.
So much PTSD.
Dragon Slayer 2. Leagues.
DT2.
Fucking pets.
It's all there.
It's all there. It hasn't even really been a year. It's just 10 months.
We are still 10 months in. There's a few months to go until the year. Things can happen. Who knows?
Unspeakable things. Unimaginable things. Illegal things.
Don't do drugs, kids.
But do not do drugs.
That's illegal.
Except in Netherlands, I guess.
Don't do it.
Don't go to Netherlands, kids.
Yeah, it's dangerous for you. And do not huff runes or anything like that, or plain our weeds or something.
No. Elven.
Don't do crystals.
Do not do. No.
Yeah.
Stay clear.
Okay.
I think this.
I think Pat, we have arrived at the apex of our existence, or of this season.
Jokes aside, I do think that I am right now the happiest that I've ever been.
Wow, those are big words.
So yeah,
I feel thank you.
I feel
So-
good in myself, to quote you.
Who was that? Me?
Yeah, that was
Seriously?
you. That was you.
I do have to yet again, Pat. Thank you for this idea. It's been a blast.
I have to thank you and apologize to the listeners.
Bless Jesus.
And do not do drugs.
Do not do drugs, kids. So yeah, I think we'll see you next time.
Next season, new, whole new.
Everything will
is going to
happen.
be new.
You will not believe what we have in store for you guys. Also, Pat, I finally got the...
What?
Toodles!